Donkey of the day for Tuesday, August 28th, goes to a notorious drug dealer named Brandon Johnson. Why am I calling him a notorious drug dealer? Because any drug dealer that the police know is a notorious drug dealer. And if his drug dealing is a public record for the world to see, then he's a notorious drug dealer. And this notorious drug dealer, Brandon Johnson, according to TMZ, was arrested back in March of this year with a stash of guns, drugs, and cash. Let me be more specific. Brandon got caught with a fully loaded semi-automatic handgun, narcotics, and $10,000 in his pocket, and all of this was discovered in his home. He was also arrested in June of this year and charged with DUI and possession of cocaine. Oh, Brandon is notorious, baby. And he sounds like he's not going to change his ways anytime soon. I would think a person like this would be on probation, or maybe he hasn't been to court yet, but he will soon. But he's got a litany of charges that he's facing, or a litany of charges that he's faced. I don't know what's up with this dude. I just know that I'm frustrated because the street side knew the rules we had in the streets when I was coming up are long gone. And I see things on social media sometime. I see things on this internet sometime that I don't understand, and Brandon Johnson is one of those things. See, Brandon Johnson is the drug dealer who supplied Demi Lovato with the drugs that she OD'd on that night she almost died. How do I know this? Did somebody at the party reveal his identity? Did Demi tell the people who gave her the drugs when she came to? How would the world know Brandon Johnson supplied Demi Lovato the drugs that almost killed her? Well, because Brandon Johnson did an interview with TMZ spilling the beans, or in this case, spilling the pills. Let's go to TMZ for the report, please.
Did she know what she was taking that night?
100% she knew what she was taking.
What is it?
I disclosed to her that these are not pharmaceutical. They're aftermarket pills. They're much stronger. She understood fully. It was unfortunate what happened, but I'm not here to hurt anybody. I care for her very much. When I was with her, she was fine for the whole time. I mean, when I showed up, she was a little drunk.
So when you left, she seemed fine. She was just sleeping?
She's sleeping, yeah.
Let's unpack this, as my therapist says. Let's unpack this. Of course you didn't want anything to happen to her. Why would you want something bad to happen to one of your best customers? And why would he say he's not here to hurt anybody? If you are providing someone with, how you pronounce it, oxycodone? How you pronounce it, Envy?
I don't know.
Angela, how you pronounce it?
Oxycodone.
Oxycodone. If you're providing someone with oxycodone laced with fentanyl, then yes, you are there to hurt somebody. Now, I thought about this yesterday because I don't like being a hypocrite. Rappers have been talking about selling drugs for years, whether in their music, sometimes in their interviews. So what's the difference between what the rappers do and what Brandon Johnson is doing? Well, I'll tell you the difference. The difference is rappers are usually rapping about a life they once lived. Okay, a life that is behind them. They paid their debts to society in most cases, and the things that they're rapping about now in most cases, it's just entertainment. All right, if you are a rapper who raps about all the drugs they sell or the crimes they have committed and you are still doing those crimes, then you sound just as foolish as Brandon Johnson did. Okay? Did we not learn from the GS9? Salute to Bobby Shmurda, Roddy Rebel. To us, GS9 was just a rap group, but not to the police. The police didn't think that the hot N-word was a song or a dance. They thought it was a taunt. All right, police thought these guys were committing crimes and then bragging about them through music. Now, I don't know if that was the case, but I do know music is still entertainment. You can always chalk it up to just being art, but the lines are blurred because in hip-hop, we want our artists to be real, but I want you to be real, not stupid. Okay, if you have done things that can send you to jail, keep them to yourself. All right, it was a time in my life when I used to want my gangster rappers to actually do gangster stuff, but now, not so much. In fact, not at all. I don't want y'all brothers committing crimes. I don't want y'all to go into jail. I don't want y'all going to jail. And I damn sure don't want y'all doing interviews or making music about said crimes. So once again, the difference between rappers and Brandon Johnson is rappers can just say they are rapping. It's all entertainment until it's not entertainment. And when it's not entertainment, I actually enjoy seeing people get locked up because smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. If you are dumb enough to be on social media showcasing your drug dealing criminal ways, if you are stupid enough to rap will be doing interviews about your drug dealing criminal ways, then you deserve to go to jail. And it brings me a sense of relief sometimes because it lets me know the rules of the street have not changed. Okay? I come from the era of staying out the way, staying low as possible. You don't talk on the phone. All right, you saw American Gangster. You don't sit front row at the fight with the fur on. You saw Goodfellas. You don't make no big purchases after a lick. So if you do that and you get popped, that's what you get. And that's what I need to happen to Brandon Johnson. okay? Because Brandon Johnson is not a rapper, all right? He's not in a movie, all right? Wasn't no beat behind what he was saying on TMZ. Wasn't nobody yelling cut after what he said. In what world do we live in that a drug dealer is getting interviews by paparazzi? Paparazzi is running down on drug pushers now? I feel like I'm not doing my job as an American citizen if I don't turn this man in. If you see something, say something, right? Millions of people saw Brandon Johnson on TMZ. Why aren't more people saying something? It's not snitching when the person is snitching on themselves. And the fact that I know he's a drug dealer who is telling us he gave Demi Lovato the drugs that almost killed her, the fact that I know this makes me feel like I'm going to catch a conspiracy charge. So what I would encourage everyone to do is call the local authorities in California, LA, wherever this guy is, and send them this video. We got to get this type of scum off the street. Because if you are doing interviews about the drugs you are selling and the crimes you are committing, then you don't respect the game. So why the hell should the game respect you? Please give Brandon Johnson the biggest hee-haw. I am appalled.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of confused how he did it too, but hey.
Well, if he's arrested by the end of the day, then I will have faith in the streets again. Right?
There you go.
Because the rules of engagement don't change. So I need him arrested by the end of the day. Or
Okay.
at least by the week.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.